Septua Sanguis, The 8 Temptations, Chapter 3, Desire. The colors flow across the tightly woven fabric until they find cracks. Then they slip in and cling to the threads. The once creamy white fabric expands, ever so slightly, as it absorbs the dyes. It stains with their color, their meaning, their emotion. The dyes layer one upon another until they blend to create hues and tones so distinct that one might imagine they were never before seen, if you had eyes for such a thing. As the weaving becomes saturated, it bleeds into life. There is no denying the colors now captured within the fabric. There is also no denying the breathtaking wonder of desire at work. Some call it magic, but for desire, it is craft. There is no magic in the way her dyes stain each particular thread, how tones expand the weaving into the fullness of life with vibrance and originality. No mere magic can do this, nor can magic repeat this process without duplicating it. How many times now? Billions upon billions. Desire's mind flits about as she prepares to dye another babe. Its woven form hangs in the dusky light with only a few threads to hold it in place. The babe looks to be floating, with hands gently curled and eyes closed. It is creamy white, but not for long. Desire has already formulated the tones of this little one's life. These tones will bring the story of destiny's weaving to its fullest potential. And with the first drop of dye, Desire's voice clips through the space. You're going to love this. It's one of my finest stains, so deep and true that you'll never wonder what to do. You'll just know. There's no mucking about in the weeds for you, just straightforward and simple. Not like my first children. Dear gods, they are laughable. It's absurd how one drop of color dyed their entire weaving. One drop of one color. It hardly takes an artisan to do that. Any idiot could do it, even my first son. And yes, he may be an idiot, but he's a fine one to have around when you need something to happen. Which is not my last son. That one, he spends eternities growing green algae on his back. Some say he's our biggest mistake, but since I don't make mistakes, I say he's our greatest purity. His tone is so pure, he can't even survive alone. He has to carry a whole ecosystem around with him. It's ridiculous. But his siblings aren't much better. Every one of them is unfit to even be who they are. Can you imagine? They're as pitiful as all the realms they've destroyed. Leave it to destiny. She's so tightly wound that only pale threads show through. Such a passionless and dreary life. Of course, she wove tightly wound children. So tight they've broken every realm we've created. What I can't stand is how they bicker about who is the greatest. Isn't it obvious that none of them is? At least now I can die as my craft demands. I can give you character and personality, emotion and meaning. But most importantly, I give you spice. I give you the want, the need, the mouth-watering, finger-licking desire to do what each of my dyes demand. Look, here. These pigments are as fine as moonlight, and these, they are as bold as blood. It's my chroma that will make you laugh and cry, make you scream and hush, make you run and then cling desperately. See how my hues and shades color you with an amazing life. I'm the one who gives you the desire to live, or not. Without me, you would walk stiffly through the world, like a crumpy old weaving that never knew your heart's desire. Can you even imagine that? Of living the dreadful story destiny wove? And I don't care what she says. Don't listen to her. Things are not getting better. Dear gods, how many realms will she watch them break or collapse before she finally concedes, this isn't working. Hello, sister dearie, wake up. Oh, just look how I've saturated you. I've spiced up your life, but not so much that you'll be another buffoon. One is enough, and yet there are 8 of them, each stained through and through. I don't see how they can ever learn or change. How can they be more than what they were woven and dyed to be? Don't go blaming me. This is on her. She should have known that one drop would stain her weavings for eternities. They're her weavings after all, even though she tries to blame my dyes. But she can't. You know why? Because I only add to what she started. Her weaving lays the foundation of a life. And she still won't admit it. We've wasted our energy creating realms for them, none of which worked, and wasted our time shuffling them from failure to failure. Such fools. We all are. But not all of us much longer. Don't tell them. We've decided to wait and see what happens if they break this last realm. We haven't been able to create another one. One with a medium less dense than air. So if they break this one, well, the only thing less dense than air is lust, and he's my favorite. You'd think after so many, I wouldn't even have a favorite or remember the first ones. But those 8, they feel like my own limbs. I'm like an octopus with out of control limbs. It's annoying. They always tug on me. It feels so close. But I will never tell them because they will never learn. Oh. The newly saturated babe sways upon the threads. Desire considers her craft, the hues, tones, shades, tints, stains. The complexion has given the little one a chance to feel the fullness of her journey, of wanting more than can ever be had, and needing more than will ever be given. Desire has given a gift, whether the babe likes it or not.